Good evening, everybody. This is Naveen Ganglani reporting to you outside the Mall of Asia Arena for Rappler.com, where we just witnessed the final game of the quarterfinal round in the final phase of the 2023 FIBA World Cup being held here in Manila. Canada defeated Slovenia 100 to 89. It was a historic victory for the Canadians, who advanced to the semis of the World Cup for the first time ever. It was another epic encounter also because it featured two of the best basketball stars in the world today in Luka Doncic and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, playing for the Dallas Mavericks and OKC Thunder in the NBA respectively, all-star caliber players. This time around, Shai got the better of Luka and his team. Gilgeous-Alexander finished with 31 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. It was the second straight game where SGA finished with at least 30 points and another dominant performance for Team Canada. Luka Doncic, on the other hand, finished 26 points but on 8 of 20 shooting as he was hounded by the defense of Dillon Brooks. Speaking of Brooks, he finished with 14 points in this performance, while RJ Barrett, a New York Knicks player in the NBA, finished with 24 markers. Now, it's worth noting that in the third quarter, Canada used fast break opportunities from their defense to pull away against Slovenia, outscoring Slovenia by 9 points in the 10-minute frame. Canada also won the fast break battle 23 to 7. This game also involved two ejections. First, Luka Doncic, who was taken out of the game due to two technical fouls in the fourth quarter, and Dillon Brooks, who was ejected from the game for a disqualifying foul in the fourth quarter. Dillon Brooks, like he did in the NBA, played the villain role. He was booed every time he touched the ball when he was introduced to the game by the Manila crowd, and he was playing to it. Every time he would make a shot, he would look at the crowd, give them a kiss or give them a wave, and did his little celebrations on the court. In fact, a nickname Villain Brooks seems fitting for Dillon, who together with his Canadian team will now aim to win a championship for their country. After the contest, Luka Doncic did say that he respects what Brooks brings to the game in terms of his defensive capabilities. However, Doncic did kind of insinuate that the officials of today's game let Brooks get away with some of the physicality which hounded Team Slovenia. Jordi Torres, the head coach of the Canadian national team, said that Brooks, who was seen in the hallway after getting ejected with boxing gloves doing shadow boxing, cannot afford to get disqualified from the game because of his importance to the team. Torres noted how Brooks has the ability to put his chest on opposing offensive players, use his hands to deflect the ball and guard their shot attempts, and pressure them full court. And he, along with Lou Dort, as the best defenders of the tournament, will be very important if Canada wants to go all the way in reaching its goal of winning gold. Doncic, on the other hand, also was defended by his head coach Alexander Sekulic, who said that the refs do let a lot of players get away with physicality against Doncic. And even if there's criticism about how Luka cannot control his emotions, that is in part because of the physicality that the game officials let opponents get away when it comes to guarding him. Luka did say that he was appreciative of the love that he received from the Manila crowd, noting that there were a lot of jerseys in attendance with the name Doncic on the back, either Slovenia or Dallas in the front. Luka said that he wants to give the Manila crowd a win in Team Slovenia's upcoming games. Because Slovenia is eliminated, they will face Lithuania in the classification games on Thursday, while Latvia, who was eliminated by Germany in the other quarterfinals game on Wednesday, will then take on another team in Italy which lost to USA. In the semifinals, Canada will face Serbia, a team that dominated Lithuania in the quarterfinals, while USA will battle with Germany in a matchup that will involve two Laker favorites in Dennis Schroeder and Austin Reeves. Are Canada and USA on their way to a championship battle, or could Serbia or Germany play the role of spoiler? Another thing worth noting was that Alexander Sekulic, the head coach of Slovenia, said that Canada can play very versatile basketball. Either that's with two big men, going small, relying on their big guards to set up plays, or even relying on their wings to run the fast break. The Canadians seem confident. They want to go for gold. USA stands in their way along with Serbia, and like we also mentioned, Germany. What will happen? The excitement is only building in the FIBA World Cup. The basketball competition on the court is only getting more intense as we head towards what will be a fascinating finish. For Rappler, this is Naveen Ganglani. We'll catch you all at the semifinals.